The Lamborghini Huracán is one of the most iconic supercars ever built, blending exotic styling with raw V10 power and razor-sharp handling. But what happens when a machine of such engineering precision is wrecked in a crash? Most would think it's the end of the road, but not us. In this video, we're diving deep into one of our most ambitious restoration projects yet, bringing a wrecked Lamborghini Huracán back to life, and not just to factory condition, but transforming it into a custom-built masterpiece that turns heads everywhere it goes. This car arrived at our workshop on a flatbed, barely resembling the proud machine it once was. The front end was mangled beyond recognition, airbags deployed, frame twisted, suspension collapsed, panels shredded, and countless components either damaged or missing. For the average shop, this would be a parts car at best. But we saw potential. We saw art waiting to be resurrected. We started with a full inspection, cataloging every damaged part and running diagnostics to assess the integrity of the drivetrain and onboard systems. Despite the heavy impact to the front, the V10 engine and dual-clutch transmission were in surprisingly good condition. This gave us a green light to proceed with a full frame-off restoration. First step: complete disassembly. Every nut, bolt, panel, and wire was removed. We stripped the car down to its aluminum and carbon fiber skeleton, revealing the true extent of the damage and the challenge that lay ahead. Next came frame repair. Using laser alignment systems and precision jigs, we corrected every twist and misalignment in the Huracán's frame. This wasn't just about making it straight, it had to meet or exceed Lamborghini factory tolerances. Once the structure was true, we replaced the damaged front crash members, suspension mounting points, and reinforced key areas that bore the brunt of the impact. With the bones of the beast restored, it was time to start rebuilding. Sourcing parts for a Lamborghini isn't like ordering from your typical parts catalog. Many components were either backordered, discontinued, or astronomically expensive. So we had to get creative. Some parts were imported directly from Italy, others were custom fabricated in-house, and a few were sourced from other wrecked Huracans. Piece by piece, the car started coming together. The bodywork was a task of its own. The original panels were a mix of aluminum and composite materials, many of which were unsalvageable. We fitted new OEM body panels, but instead of going for a stock look, we decided to push boundaries. This was our chance to build a one-of-a-kind Huracán. So, we incorporated a custom widebody kit, blending aggressive lines with aerodynamic functionality. The front splitter, side skirts, rear diffuser, and massive rear wing were all handmade from lightweight carbon fiber, giving the car a track-ready stance that was still street-legal. Once the body was fitted and gapped to perfection, we moved on to paint correction and finish. The original color was a dull gray that had seen better days. We stripped it entirely and prepped the surface for something bolder, a color that would scream supercar without losing elegance. After weeks of testing, we settled on a custom-blended pearl metallic orange with a candy clear coat. Under sunlight, the color shifts with an almost liquid quality, while at night, it glows with a fiery depth. This wasn't just a paint job, it was a statement. With the exterior looking like a showstopper, we turned our attention to the interior. The cabin had suffered water damage and heavy wear, especially from the airbags deploying. We gutted the entire interior and retrimmed it in Alcantara, leather, and carbon fiber. Custom-stitched seats, a new digital cluster, a racing-inspired steering wheel, and an upgraded infotainment system turned the cockpit into a blend of luxury and motorsport. Even the smallest details, like paddle shifters, vents, and door handles, were either replaced or refinished in black chrome and satin carbon. But it wasn't just about looks. Performance mattered. While the stock V10 was healthy, we couldn't resist giving it a bit more punch. We installed a titanium exhaust system that shaved weight and gave the engine a scream worthy of a race track. A performance EQ tune added over 50 horsepower, and upgraded air intakes improved throttle response and torque. The result? A Huracán that not only looked the part but now packed more power, better response, and an even more intoxicating soundtrack. The suspension and braking systems also received attention. We swapped in adjustable COI levers for lower stance and improved handling, while a new set of carbon ceramic brakes replaced the worn originals, ensuring the car could stop on a dime, again and again. New forged wheels wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires gave the car grip and aggression. The final stage was detailing. Every panel gap was rechecked, every surface polished, every component double-checked. Our team spent countless hours making sure the car looked flawless from every angle, whether under harsh workshop lights or in the sun on a mountain road. We applied ceramic coating to protect the paint, and a full underbody clean and seal ensured this car would not only turn heads, but stay pristine for years to come. The day the project was complete, we fired up the engine and let it roar to life. The deep bark of the V10 echoed through the shop, sending shivers down our spines. Seeing the finished car, once a broken wreck, now a breathtaking supercar, was a moment of pure satisfaction. It reminded us why we do this. Why we take on the impossible. We took it out for its first test drive, and it didn't disappoint. Acceleration was brutal, the handling razor sharp, and the attention it drew was immediate. Pedestrians stopped in their tracks. Other drivers pulled out phones. Kids pointed. The Huracán wasn't just back, it was reborn. This project wasn't just about fixing a car. It was about defying expectations. About taking something broken and turning it into something greater than before. It's a story of craftsmanship, passion, and resilience. Our team put heart and soul into every weld, bolt, and brushstroke. And now, this Lamborghini Huracán isn't just restored, it's reimagined. So if you've made it this far, we hope you enjoyed the ride as much as we did. This wasn't just a rebuild, it was a resurrection. A reminder that no matter how bad the damage, with enough vision, skill, and effort, anything can be brought back to life. If you loved watching this unbelievable transformation, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more insane supercar restorations. We've got more builds in the pipeline, from Ferraris to McLarens to classic American muscle, and each one brings its own unique story. And hey, we want to hear from you. Drop a comment and let us know your favorite part of the rebuild. Was it the frame repair? The custom bodywork? That screaming titanium exhaust? Or maybe the final detailing that made this car shine like a diamond? Whatever it was, your feedback keeps us inspired and motivated. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next restoration challenge.